Are you ready to make a vlog today?
I am ready to make a vlog.
Of the Eastern Market.
Open one. Like I think they might count the breezeway as a shed.
Say hi to Lindsay. This is amazing. Yeah, this is awesome. This is just one shed of 5. This is crazy. Look at this. Look at this. Nuts. First time at the Eastern Market. This is only one shed. Like, holy crap. It's not even 9 o'clock. We are at a tea shop now with herbal loose leaf teas. Look at this. Got some goodies. I'm gonna get these two here. Nettle and Monk's Blend. Look at all that goodness. Go, baby. Having a good time. Woo, it's busy. Well, we just are walking back to the car from the Eastern Market, and these two got kicked out from the start. Lesson learned, don't bring a dog to the Eastern Market. It is packed. Left with some goodies, but kind of left early because it was way too crowded for my liking. And a lot of the organic produce, if it was there, it wasn't locally grown, it was shipped in. And a lot of it, I don't know, talk more about it soon. Okay, so we just got home from the Eastern Market, and I'm gonna show you what I snagged. Did not get a whole bunch of stuff today, my first time there, and it was too chaotic, but I got a lot of goodies for what I did come home with. I spent $37. I went with 92. So I did a really good job actually, but that's just because I was just like, I can't do this anymore. It was too big and too overwhelming. Need to go super early. So I'm gonna show you what I got here. I found my mushroom guy who was at the Northville Farmers Market all the time. So I stopped there. And the reason why I spent, okay, so this is everything I got here. So it starts here with the potatoes and ends over here with the grapes and the mushrooms. So it doesn't look like a lot for $37, but I'll tell you why I spent 37 bucks. The mushrooms were, let's see, I get these big portobello caps. They're huge. They're so good. You cannot buy this in the store for any cheaper. And these are homegrown organically. I think those are 5 bucks. And then I got a bag of wild mushrooms here for 4. And that's a really good deal too. So the mushrooms alone were 9. I found, well, my friend Lindsay showed me this woman who does her own herbal teas. And so I spent 11 bucks there. I got some incredible tea. I got a bag of nettle. And for those of you who've been watching some of my videos, there was one where I talked about an herbalism class I took and learned about nettle and how deep and dark and nutritious this green is. And it can actually, it has stingers on it. So if you have nerve pain, you can sting yourself with it and it helps with the nerve pain. But you can also cook it down into a soup, and the stingers aren't there anymore, obviously. But you can also use it as a tea. So I decided, okay, I tried the soup last week and I'm gonna try some tea. And then I got New Monk's Blend, which has black tea, green tea, blackberry leaves, dried pear, cornflower petals, jasmine petals, rose petals, and bergamot. That's really, 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 really good for you right there. This is something that I'm gonna take for the women's stuff there. It's very good for you. And then I got, it's called Perfect Herbal Tea. This was so good. I got to try a sample of it. You can kind of see the different stuff going on. There's peppermint, hibiscus, cinnamon, and Egyptian chamomile. So that's a very soothing, calming tea. Very good. So that stuff right there cost me 20 bucks to the 37. So that's kind of where I spent the money. Got this big bag of locally grown mixed potatoes for 4 bucks. That was awesome. And then the rest, everything was under a couple dollars. I got some good radishes for $2. And then, okay, so I got some rhubarb. I've never used rhubarb before, and I'm not gonna make your traditional rhubarb pie with it. I'm gonna try and come up with a raw rhubarb recipe. I'm not sure what yet. That was $2.50. And then the organic produce that I got was, I think this was, yeah, so I got 1 red, 1 white onion, a spaghetti squash, and 2 bunches of grapes, and that was only $7. So that was amazing. And I'm not sure if he miscalculated or not, because I thought it was going to be more, but I ended up leaving with $7 worth of produce here that's organic, and that was a super good deal. So all in all, I got a really good deal on the produce. Just didn't get a lot, and I spent a little bit more on some of the other things that I did want to get. We are off to the Plymouth Farmers Market now, so we'll check back in later. Bye.
Come here, buddy.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're welcome.
Are you videotaping?
Yeah.
Money, money, money. Farmers market. Okay. Sweet potatoes, $4 a bit.
What?
Grape tomatoes. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find. We have to get a pot for this.
All right, hey you guys, so just got back about an hour or so ago from the Plymouth Farmers Market, and we had a nice lunch. We ended up leaving with a bag of onions for $4, huge bag, great deal, and my herbs. So I'm going to show you. I just got done planting. Now, this is my first time doing this, so we're just gonna cross our fingers it works out. And some of them look a little sad, but let's hope they get happy. So let's see. Oh, I can't turn this around. Okay. We'll start ya. Let's see. Right there. So I just have my begonias. I love begonias and I love the yellow. And then this is spearmint. So the spearmint apparently takes up its own thing. So instead of just putting it by itself in the middle of a pot, like they told me to, basically, I added the begonias. I thought maybe it would give enough room. This is my pride and joy here. My succulent man. I got these succulents from the Northville Farmers Market a couple weeks ago. I bought them separate, and I put them together myself. I love him. I've always wanted a succulent farm, so I got that going. That is the craziest vase, right? That my father-in-law bought it for me last year, I think for my birthday. He was like, saw this and it made me think of you. Like, oh, okay. Thanks, but I love it. I do, I love it. So then I have my basil. Basil's looking a little sad. I promise that's gonna perk up. I'm probably gonna add another plant. I have 2 in there. And then here we have rosemary and oregano, which I'm not really sure how much I'm going to use it. I'm going to experiment this summer with fresh herbs and try some new dishes with those. And then here I have a lavender plant. So this guy smells amazing, like lavender essential oil. That's where you get it from, but you need like an entire field to make a bottle. It's crazy. But this likes to be sad one day and then perked up and really happy another day. So it just depends on how hot it's been, if it's been getting light or not. I don't really know. I don't have a green thumb. So, but I've noticed that it perks back up. So I thought now that it's in its own little home with the organic soil, hopefully it'll thrive better. And then this is my super sad one right here. I'm hoping that these perk up, but this is what it was when I bought it. They're such babies that they look really sad. So I got green onions here, and then parsley. I love parsley. I use parsley for a lot. And then cilantro. This is what's looking sad. Hopefully that perks up. But did you also know that cilantro is coriander? Yes, so when you see coriander seeds, ground coriander, it's the cilantro, I believe. Just learned that. So anyway, I had these pots. Well, my mom had these pots here, and they were brown and boring and plastic, and they weren't fun, but I couldn't really go and spend money on a bunch of new pots, so I spray painted them happy colors. It's like a lime green and a pretty purple color. I love my spray painted pots. So that's it. That's our day at the Eastern Market, the Plymouth Street, or not Street Fair, the Plymouth Farmers Market, and enjoying this gorgeous day. Gorgeous day. Have a good one, guys. Oh goodness, I forgot to mention one of the most exciting parts. Scott had to go to the store to get a bigger pot because we needed at least a 5-gallon pot for this guy, just for one. So this is an heirloom tomato plant. I have been trying to find organic heirloom tomatoes everywhere, and I cannot. And when I was in France last year, Got the most amazing, huge heirloom tomato from this organic farmer's market. It was incredible. Just to be in Paris and get it, it was so good. So I've been looking for them everywhere. And so I'm excited for this guy. He's gonna be in his own big pot. So hopefully these don't die. Yeah, so, okay, thanks again, you guys. Have a wonderful weekend. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Bye.